But let's also cross over. We're going to be interacting with my colleague Samuel Kobby. Now, yesterday, he was on site at the Opera Square on the back of that fire that engulfed the building. We'll connect with Samuel Kobby now. Samuel, it's good to have you. Now, I know you're back at the location, the scene of this fire. What is the latest that you can report today?
Ben.
Yes, I can hear you, Samuel. So what is the latest? Has the fire completely been doused as of now?
The latest is that, as you can see, the fire service like I was saying, the fire service have been able to bring the fire under control. I mean, they have extinguished the fire completely. What you see, there might be some small underlying fires, and of course that is why they are here, to ensure that everything is completely quenched. Now, I understand the fire was completely put out at about 7:39 a.m. this morning, and so it tells you the number of hours they've used in fighting this fire. They tell me they came to fight this fire from 4:35, around 4:38 p.m. yesterday evening, and then they were able to put the fire out completely at 7:39 a.m. this morning. So throughout the night, they have been doing everything they can to extinguish the fire. I am told they marshaled about 11 fire tenders here and appliances just to aid in the fight, in fighting this fire. If you can see behind us, the structure is, it's not completely gone, except the ground floor. The ground floor, by the grace of God, nothing happened there really. But the first and the second floor are all completely gone. Even the second floor has caved in onto the first floor now. Fortunately, I've been joined here by the Fire Service Regional Commander, Alhaji Jibril Nuhu, who is the Greater Accra Regional Commander of the Fire Service. Chief, what's there, as we see, I mean, I have only given a brief from a layman's point of view. You are the technical man. Which stage are we?
Thank you very much. We have extinguished the fire already. As we are here now, like you said, we are doing mop-up. Means we are standing by, so that when there's any pockets of fire that reignite, then we need it in the bath. So that is what we are doing, mop-up. So our men have been strategically positioned in there, and some are outside there, observing, so that the slightest fire we see reigniting, we need it in the bath. That is what we call mopping up. That is what we are doing. That's why we are here. Okay. The appliances were 11. We have dispatched some to go back, whilst others are standing by. So that is where we are now.
Well, if you look at how the destruction has been, why did it take us that long a time to quench the fire?
Thank you very much. You may say it is a long time, but to us it is not a long time, because depending upon what is at stake, what is burning. One, we saw the fire at 4:34 yesterday, and the first appliance proceeded. And on reaching here, being proactive, we quickly commandeered additional 10 appliances so that we will not have so much challenges. And we were fighting the fire, just that the building has been partitioned with concrete blocks, and that it made accessibility very difficult. We couldn't get easy access to fight the fire. That was a challenge. Apart from that, we did our best looking at the appliance that we commandeered, but the accessibility was a problem. Yeah.
So it was because the access wasn't there. But I see a lot of smoke coming out. What could this be telling us?
Yes, thank you very much. It depends on the combustible materials. Per our observation, there were so much rubber materials in there, and so when they are on fire, eventually the smoke is so much. Okay. Yeah, so it depends upon the combustible materials that were on fire.
Okay. Do you have an idea what was up there?
Per what we are hearing and per observation, there are these rubber bags and other poly materials, poly materials and other things.
All right, okay. Thank you very much, Alajunu. I'm grateful. Let me try and get some of the traders here and have a chat with. Chief, good morning. You have your store here. Okay, so that's fine. Then
and say the edikai fire service for no abaso o wa yade na prosi for so abaye ayade na dey say China Lebanese na China for bi wa de bia ye so well dey was ro de bia all well dey and eja to mu eti won na kwaso fire no because adan yaka ahoho asam a ebinum mpre wo brodi a waba adwuma no nya wa adwuma kofa wada papa no ameye dey say da bia on ye dey di kan bebo fire service for na baso on wa ya dey di kan
na o say or well dey omo say wo hu da
yes bisa on nyina or well the gate on si da bia na obeye da bia oye na dra oye no o wo soro ti won wa hu ejani top no anu hwirisi form.
Okay, and the chairman, in your man, okay, so what this woman was basically saying was to applaud the fire service and the Ghana Police Service for the work they've done here. She's also blaming the foreigners who are allegedly the owners of the warehouses up there for the activities they've been doing. According to her, they hear that the foreigners have been doing some welding activities, and it is as a result of that that the fire broke out there. Now, omo stores ase ohono omo ya profuna na say mu be so mo de ka ho
before no be de ka ho but fa kase na ye Chinese for na esoro ho na ye omo de ano
enti no Ghana for no omo de ase na omo wo hemfa abrofo no so omo wo hen
abrofo na no pay de ye hu omo wo ha ba Ghana ni no one moro ono so wa around na onenam ha
moro
bebre Ghana for no bebre wholesale e wo soro afa na won wate a won wo boba eti China for na welding niam no on na ye cause of problem ni nyina won da bia ye ka hoho asem a won ma ye kwan e de akofa ba no eti de kan me bo won abaso
hold on
enso no so a mo de fight eja no so adoso enti ama shops no so e what down na eja na ankom no enso no so afrade mu I say eniema no e wo under
enti no den na mo be
ye hwese nkeja na be ko from na ye betimi abie shops no na ya hwe kwan ya betimi afa so na ye si ano ensuo ne so aba inside no any council I bebe money ade but said ye ma me di kan ye bo fire service for aba so pa esan say finra enum rebels 430 no any Ghana police said nra chief fire officer ankasa na o ha regional commander na o ha nadmo panyi
into one o store de kan ho be na share
ya me store share ba ensuo na akom me shop and share MP said the medical can ye hwese ejana beba from na afi ye bia akwan e be fa so afi ye be hu de ensu ase no ne de ensei no
so basically what they are saying is that the warehouses up there, some belong to Ghanaians, but a lot of them belong to the Chinese, and but we are not able to tell exactly the destruction because those who are directly affected have not come around as of yet. What basically they are saying is that they want the fire to extinguish completely, and then they can then tell exactly what is the sort of destruction they've had. But do you have a fair idea?
nneɛma dodoɔ asɛe deɛ mentimi mbɔ me tirim nka sese a ɛsiane sɛ nneɛma a yɛtɔn dɔɔso yɛwɔ air conditions yɛwɔ fridges yɛwɔ TV yɛwɔ freezers nneɛma bebree nti gye sɛ agya ne ba fam na yɛwura mu a ne yɛbɛhu deɛ asɛe ne deɛ ɛnsɛe nti yɛntimi mbɔ yɛ tirim ɛnka biribi sese a nsuo so wɔ ɛhɔ ankasa nti agya ne ba fam na yɛwura mu a na yɛbɛhu sɛdeɛ situation na ɛte.
All right, so I'm sure it will take us close to midday for us to tell exactly the level of destruction here. So I'm in the ground floor, as you see in the video now. They remain unharmed yet because they've been closed. So until they are opened, that's where we can tell the level of destruction. But if you can see from your screens, smoke is still billowing around, and it sort of confirms what the fire service personnel were telling me earlier, that they will still be around to understand what this smoke would result in, because it might be because.
Well, billowing smoke and a lot of lost property scenes from Opera Square, where my colleague Samuel Kobby has been reporting. We'll bring you more of that scoop in our subsequent bulletins. But as we wrap the AM show, we all know water is life. Water regulates your body temperature and keeps you alive and kicking. Awake is premium purified water treated through a strict purification process to ensure that every bottle in the market refreshes you better. We have the perfect sizes for every occasion. 330 ml and 550 ml or 500 ml to fit your pockets and bags, 750 ml for the heavy drinkers, and if you're like me, then 1.5 liters for those who always want more. We've introduced our special 19-liter jars for offices and homes as well. Now you just need to stay awake with Awake purified drinking water wherever you go. So come on, grab a bottle of Awake water and get quality hydration. Awake purified drinking water, one for life. Remember, for every bottle you purchase, an amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. It's produced by Casapreco. For bulk purchases, please call 0262 351 251. Now, did you know that the income of a young entrepreneur from some selected businesses is exempt from tax for 5 years? Any young entrepreneur engaged in manufacturing, information and communications technology, agro-processing, energy production, waste processing, tourism and the creative arts, horticulture and medicinal plants does not need to pay any income tax on these activities for the first 5 years of operation. A young entrepreneur engaged in a business that enjoys an initial 5-year concession benefits from the following applicable tax rates for an additional 5 years. Accra and Tema 15%, other regional capitals outside the 3 northern regions 12.5%, outside the other regional capitals 10%, and in the 3 northern regions 5%. For further clarity, information, reach out to your nearest GRA office. Ghana Revenue Authority, integrity, fairness, and service. My name is Benjamin Akakpo. Thank you once more for joining us on the AM show. Our major bulletins come your way at 10 and at noon. Do stay.